is a special day today. Let me begin by thanking you all again for taking the time to celebrate with us today the annual prizes and the new prize as well. We need to give credit and support the rural women who deliver not only babies, but food, water, care, and hard work to sustain their families and communities, and who deserve to become self-reliant. Rural women are roughly 1.6 billion and represent more than a quarter of the total population. 70% of the world's poor are women. According to the FAO, about 3/4 of the world's poor live in rural areas. Among these, women constitute a particularly vulnerable yet crucially important group for social and economic development. Investing in rural women is thus not only a moral imperative, it can also be a promising strategy to effectively fight hunger and poverty. Each one of these laureates has accomplished much, and the award is a message of our solidarity and empowerment from the Foundation that aims to honor their creativity, courage, and compassion, and to help advance rural women's basic human rights. Esther Nakachika from Uganda. She is 21 years old, a most courageous opponent of teenage pregnancy. Anna Eliva Arana from Colombia, 57 years old, a tireless fighter for a balanced environment. Jyoti Kumari Singh from India, 20 years old, who empowers the powerless. Manu Verma, also from India, 41 years old, who overcomes all odds. Apsara Chapaga from Nepal, 45 years old, who promotes women through forestry management. Tugruk Ugan Erdene from Mongolia, 42 years old, is a powerful promoter of women's rights. Muqaddas Abru from Pakistan, 26 years old, is an exceptional champion of women's rights. Vanya Valimir from Sweden, 58 years old, is a pioneer of clean energy. Anne Poelina from Australia, 60 years old, is an exceptional figure among the First Nations of the world. Eva Adi Vasulevu Meresvalesi from Fiji, 54 years old, is a versatile grassroots developer. Now it's time to focus on our new initiative and introduce to you the additional prize we created this year, the Rural Women Movements Award, with a cash award of $10,000, which we are inaugurating today with you by honoring a most remarkable rural women movement, the Self-Employment Women's Association, SEWA, in India.
This recognition means a lot to us, since 2/3 of our memberships are coming from rural areas. Rural workers' survival itself is a coping strategy, as they have to depend on multiple work for their livelihoods. SEWA, the Self-Employed Women's Association, is registered union in the year 1972, organizes women in the informal economy of our country. Our main aim and objective of organizing these women workers in the informal economy is because the informal economy constitutes 93% of our labor workforce, and these workers contribute 62% to the GDP, 50% to the savings, national savings, and 39% to the exports of our country. Our founder says we need three things. One is food, the second is clothes, and third is house to live. At least minimum these three things are with us. we can make our family go ahead living. And 3 other basic things, that's education, health and banking. So these are primary needs. And we really try to achieve these primary needs for our members for all these years. And we also have experienced that if women has work in hand, that surely leads to the peace building. So women, work and peace are very much related. And it's really a great honor for us to get this recognition and this award, as Elia has already spelled out, in presence of you all. So I really would like to thank you on behalf of SEWA. Thank you.
This award to SEWA is a very special and proud moment for us, as we see this award as a recognition of the active efforts underway in India. SEWA, representing its almost 2 million members, has been working to address the challenges of poverty, hunger and disease for many, many years, and also to combat gender-based inequalities.
Organizations like SEWA deserve the support of their governments and the United Nations throughout the world. And we need to pay greater attention to the vital role that women play in the rural economy. To enable women to participate in rural life, we need to improve rural infrastructure and rural services. We need to reduce women's workload first. Second, we need to create opportunities for economic empowerment through income-generating opportunities, access to rural finance and capacity building, as organizations like SEWA are doing. Third, we need to make sure that rural women have a voice in the decisions that affect their lives.
In order to reap all the benefits from these inspiring women and movements, we need to acknowledge the challenges and the inequalities that these women face, so we can collectively call and act on breaking down these barriers. They till the lands and plant seeds to feed nations. They ensure food security for their communities and build climate resilience. But when it comes to land, property rights, to access agricultural inputs, financing and technologies for this climate resilience, they are left far behind men.
I've known and admired SEWA for many years and watched them grow into one of the strongest organisations of rural women, so I fully understand why they've been awarded this prize tonight, and I have to say they really merit it. Rural women and girls continue to face systematic and persistent barriers to the full enjoyment of their human rights. And how can we change this? Well, as a global trade union, we believe the key right is actually to those women coming together and to organise. One of the reasons I think we value SEWA's membership so much is because you've proven that what for us would have been traditionally seen as the unorganisable, that women in poor, isolated rural communities, women in the informal economy, can be organised, can, through that organisation, empower themselves and change their own lives. That's an inspiration to the whole trade union movement, and I think one that is increasingly relevant to the whole of the trade union movement as more and more people are pushed into precarious work and poverty.
Le prix du mouvement des femmes rurales est une initiative importante pour donner visibilité et reconnaissance au mouvement de soutien aux femmes rurales. Il souligne l'importance de sortir ces femmes de la pauvreté et d'assurer leur autonomie et leur confiance dans leurs capacités grâce à des programmes qui les tendent innovants et créatifs. Pour l'instant, nous pouvons dire que nous sommes sur la bonne voie, mais ce chemin ne peut devenir réalité que grâce au travail continu d'organisations telles que le Women's World Summit Foundation. Le prix du mouvement des femmes rurales est une initiative importante pour donner visibilité et reconnaissance au mouvement de soutien aux femmes rurales.
We will very much use this award in terms of overcoming the challenges of involving the youth, the second and third generation of Seva to take this movement forward.